Hello guys, and welcome to the most epic vlog of this summer where we're traveling from Vladivostok to Moscow. We're surviving at the moment. We are really tired because yesterday we drove 600 kilometers to Kurgan city. We entered Ural region, so Siberia is done, and we are having such a crazy heat wave. Outside is plus 35 and feels even more. We are really tired because we got into apartment where no air conditioner and no wind, and Misha didn't sleep at all. Misha is surviving. Misha is pretty much struggling a little bit. He looked like in a zoo. I remember in the Moscow Zoo there is a white bear, and they put a bunch of ice for him to swim, so he swim in the ice and then he goes sleep. This is what Misha feels at the moment. Absolutely hot day. I remember such heat maybe only in China, but this area is very close to Kazakhstan, so I think we are having this huge heat wave from Kazakhstan. Baby Honda is doing well. Yesterday we didn't have any problems. We found a fuel today at Gazprom, no problems, and this is entry sign of Kurgan city. At this point I'm very much used to drive. Today we're driving only 260 kilometers to Chelyabinsk. We stayed at Omsk, and you could drive straight to Chelyabinsk, but it's too far. It's about 900 kilometers, so I decided to divide it, so decided to stay somewhere in between. So today hopefully easy drive, but it's so hot, and it shows we will be there in 3 hours. So at this moment, I'm pretty exhausted, change locations almost every day because I have so many memories and how to say, not emotions, впечатлений. How to say впечатление in English? So many information in my brain is that I think I cannot process it anymore. I feel like I need to stop somewhere for a week, and I feel like I want to just reach the Moscow until the end, the last ride, straight line to Moscow, and then we're going to reach the goal and we're going to relax with Misha in one location. Today the sponsor of my sanity is G Drive. It's coffee from Gazprom. So on this way I tried so many petrol stations, and in my opinion the best coffee is in our region, NNK, but Gazprom also not very bad. And actually petrol price here is cheap. Today we got 30 liters, and 95 petrol cost only 67 rubles, which is so much less than in our Far East region. It's a small airplane in the sky. Well, I'm a bit scared of different objects in the sky because we in a zone of drones, so we need to be ready for something dangerous. Kurgan Oblast apparently is agricultural area. On the way we saw so many different fields with potato, in even the sunflower seeds. You can see right now sunflowers growing near the road. So it's very straight road with a lot of fields, and so far no mountains, but I wonder when we will get closer to Urals. I think we're going to have a mountain road again, but I don't know. I think conditioner cannot even keep up with this heat. Misha, you say, I wanna go to the polar Urals to be in my homeland, right? To go to the northern Siberia and see the reindeers. Yeah, so pretty much we in the region of Misha's homeland. But the Samoyed dogs, they are originally from the north, of course, from far north of Ural region and Siberia. Misa, you say, wow, it's so pretty. Look at this field of sunflower. Wow, so yellow, like real sun. Misha! He went inside to the sunflower forest. Wow, it's really tall like me. It's 2 meters tall, all of these flowers. Because it's so fun, it's so fun. Wow. Wow, bees making some work. We made it to Chelyabinsk. We have a very pretty flat, but unfortunately, no aircon. And this side of the building is heating pretty hot because it's a glass wall. This is our view, and inside is even hotter than outside. I don't know how we're going to survive plus 35 again without aircon, no wind, and yeah, it's very hot. Misha is struggling. Misha, I'm very sorry. Again, no aircon for you. Chelyabinsk is a very big city, and it looks how I was expecting it. A little bit brutal, a Soviet style, a lot of panel houses, like hardcore Russian city with a lot of Soviet vibes. But I wanted to stay somewhere outside, that's why I choose to stay in the area, not in a city center. And I'm happy because look, we have some forest over there, like some empty area, so with Misha it's easier for me. I think the storm is coming. Well, we will need it because it's too hot. Миса, Челябинск! Челябинск! not so well. It can drive fast if driving straight, but to climb the mountain, not so fast. So we're climbing very big hill here in Ural region. Misha, we're almost in Europe. It's crazy, guys. Oi, I see DPS. They didn't stop us, but they really mentioned Misha that, oh, what is the dog driving here in this car? But they like look at us and they didn't stop us. No police stop us along the way to Moscow. It's crazy. We saw them several times, but they never stop us to check the documents. We are lucky. I know there is a special sign, like a special sign of border between Asia and Europe, but it's somewhere near Yekaterinburg. But we are driving southern, driving from Chelyabinsk. Yeah, today going to Ufa is 300 kilometers. I think now 250 kilometers left. And we had 2 days of crazy heat, still around 30 degrees outside. We are tired, but today I book apartment with conditioner, so I hope today we will sleep better, because it's just last days to hit Moscow. It's crazy. Only 3 cities left. Look, it's Misha's fur. Only Ufa, Kazan, Nizhny Novgorod, and that's it. Misha, almost Moscow! Moscow! Woohoo! Moscow! La Skazida! I'm happy! Happy! Good morning, guys, from Ufa. We made it, and I think we are done with this journey. Yesterday I was editing video until 1 a.m. and today I overslept, and until checkout from my hotel it's left 20 minutes. So last days we are moving 1 day in the city, and it's kind of hard because you're just driving, sleeping, sleeping. And I think it's over, guys. So we're standing nearby Вкусная точка, and Ufa doesn't have mobile internet today, which is even worse because only Yandex works, Yandex Maps. I even cannot open my bank account, so I decided the best idea to check Wi-Fi in Вкусная точка and see where we're going next, because on the plan we need to go to Kazan today. I cannot really give opinion about Ufa, but Вкусная точка here so fast and organized. I felt like they work as a team for real, maybe good management. So this is my order: a breakfast, coffee, everything, because just stayed in car, no breakfast today. But I mentioned here like a pretty bad road. So yesterday we arrived after sunset, and it again was so dangerous to drive in the dark, but I didn't crash any wheels so far, so we're good to go today. I hope so. So final destination, Moscow, Misha, only Kazan, Nizhny Novgorod, and then Moskva. Why Ufa doesn't have mobile internet is because it's now a dangerous zone, because we now in European part and drones can fly here, so now we will have problems with internet in this part of Russia and with maps, but Wi-Fi works okay. You see the wheel, it has been repaired over here, but it still has a slight bump. So I think by the time we are in Moscow, we need to change the wheel, and I need to drive very carefully because two of my wheels are now broken. So I hope, where is the patch? Over here. So we need to drive last 1,000 kilometers very carefully and hope we can make it to Moscow with these wheels. This is our little and very cute stay in Kazan. I already packed our bed and our stuff. Misha is waiting in the car. We all had such amazing rest. We're staying a little bit outside from Kazan. Look at this wonderful sky outside, big parking lot and forest outside. So Kazan is pretty cool place, but unfortunately I didn't go out to the city. But it feels like the civilization here, it starts here, guys. Before Moscow, roads are amazing. Everything is so looking like a capitalist. So today we are going to the capitalist capital of Russia, finally. Yesterday I heard two very loud explosions because near the area where we stay in about 20 kilometers, there is a warehouse of Wildberries, and you probably know the news that drones destroying Wildberries warehouses across Russia, and I think at this moment Wildberries is almost done, at least half of it in European part of Russia, and we stay not in Kazan but a little bit outside. So this big warehouse is maybe 20 kilometers from our location, and yesterday 5 a.m. in the morning I literally jumped out of my bed because explosion was like very loud. It's similar to big thunderstorm, but it's very technical sound, like big metal crash in the air. It was very loud, and I felt like immediately jumping out of bed, and I felt like, okay, so this is definitely a drone or something exploding. Like, so they didn't hit this warehouse because I think the somewhat rocket of protection worked, and we heard this explosion of PVO, or how to say, sky protection rocket launch, I would say. I don't know how to say PVO in English. Our stay here in Kazan was so amazing. Да, Misha? I my chukcha. I'm so happy boy. Misha is going to visit his Moscow homeland because before last year he was a real Moscow boy. Such an amazing day. Look at this guy. Such an amazing day to have a final drive to the capital. Садись. Ай, молодец. We gotta do not so capitalist coffee. $1 Americano from Пятерочка store. Today we just go like a rock and roll. It says we should drive for 12 hours straight, 800 kilometers. I will try to drive faster because I want to be in Moscow before the midnight, and we're going to be staying in a little house. Like, I rented one room in a house outside of Moscow, not staying in the city center. So I feel like we already did our journey, but the final part, please, no accident, no nothing, just good music, good vibes, good energy, and let's go to the capital. I stopped at the first available petrol station, and I think it's overpriced, but there is no line at all. Like, situation is normal, but I think it's a private petrol station and they have higher prices here. Oh my god, I see the warehouses. So I think it is where you see the Wildberries. I think think it's where they target the drone attack is literally so close to the place where I stay, like literally 5 minutes drive. And now I understand why we heard this explosion so near, like crazy. Yeah, I see this area of this warehouse. Oh yeah, I see the wild berries. Wild berries is standing like it's not destroyed here. I think they hit the drones and it's not burned out. But if it would be just crazy. I would see the very big fire because I literally were so close. But anyways, guys, we're good to go. We're good. We are safe. We're safe. And in Moscow, I will be staying in a residential area with small houses, so like in a cottage house area, so with no big warehouses around, so it should be fine. It should be okay. Oh my god, how I enjoy driving this high quality road finally to Moscow. This high quality road only starts in European part of Russia, a road to Kazan, and from Kazan to Moscow it looks like this, very high quality. You can drive very fast here, and they have two types of road. A little bit slower is this one, very good quality, but you can drive also a paid highway road, but it will cost like $80 for all way. I was thinking to do a capitalist road, but I feel like 5,000-6,000 rubles is like too expensive anyways. With the fuel it will be like pricey, so I decided to just take normal road, but it's still a pretty good quality. So today just driving and chilling with a good road and entering Moscow. Driving in Vladimir with amazing sunset. I think it was the best sunset ever, and we have about 250 kilometers to Moscow, which I feel a little bit sad that this journey is almost over, guys. I'm happy, but I'm sad at the same time, because I would do this again. I mean, I like this crazy journey, and you know, when you're doing something for the first time, it will never repeat. What a nice memories. So we're heading to the capital. Welcome to the first Moscow traffic. Moscow is like a giant spider web. It is mega town. We're not in Moscow yet, but driving through very big roads and villages and cities, and really all day driving. But we are very close, last 100 kilometers, and we are almost at Moscow MKAD, big ring road.